It all started when my grandmother took me to the flea market in search of treasures. I enjoyed this type of inexpensive collecting so much that to this day I can't deny myself another search for valuable specimens. My husband and children do not approve. My grandchildren would probably be against it too, but they are not yet clear on the point of conflict. Of course, it is my husband who objects most of all, since he has to see my acquisitions on a regular basis. Although he often holds back in his remarks, I know very well that for him my purchases are nothing more than junk. Now his opinion of flea markets has changed dramatically. And just yesterday he asked permission to go there with me. How did this happen? I tell you. About a month ago I went to a fair, where my instincts burned junk shop led me to a small window with trinkets. There, among the decorative plates and porcelain cups, was an enameled egg. The piece itself was not particularly remarkable. Being the size of a real egg, it wasn't even immediately noticeable in the display case. But I wanted it. Like a decent shopper, after haggling with the seller, I settled on the right price. The egg was wrapped in newspaper and placed in a bag. And I, happy with my little treasure, went home. When I got home, my husband was sitting on the couch reading a book. "Did you find any worthwhile junk, honey?" "Yeah, I cracked open an egg and put it on the table. Look what I got." My husband got up and looked at it. "What is it?" "I think it's a jewelry box. Do you see any latch on it?" I tried to open the egg, but it won't budge. "I think it's rusted," my husband said after trying to open it. He turned the egg over. Of course he did. "Made in Hong Kong." "How much did you pay for it?" I named the amount and met my husband's disapproving eyes. But I liked it so much. I took the egg and shook it. "Hear that? There's something inside." "Yeah, gold and diamonds." He took the egg again and tried to open it. This time the strength of the man's hands took over, and the box gave way. Inside was a red velvet parcel. I opened it carefully and saw a pair of beautiful earrings with stones inside. Fake, obviously, but so beautiful. My husband took one and stared at it carefully for a while. The center stone was surrounded by little green glass beads, and my husband exhaled directly at them. "Honey, I think they're real." "What do you mean?" "I saw a documentary about diamonds that said that if you exhale on the stones, they don't fog up. Look." He showed me the stone's reaction. "It's true, it doesn't fog. These earrings would cost crazy money. They're just a good fake." "Then let's go to a jeweler and have them appraised," my husband suggested, and we drove to the nearest store. On the spot, the jeweler confirmed my husband's hunch. Diamonds and 18-karat white gold. Judging by the inlays and the look, the earrings are in the Art Deco style. The workmanship is very good. Worth at least $800 US dollars? With bewilderment clarified the husband. 800,000. At least, if it hadn't been for the chair underneath me, I would have sank to the floor for sure. It was as if my legs weren't holding me up, and the whole room was shaking. I could possibly have found the treasure. The jeweler was a little mistaken. At the auction where we put the earrings up, they sold for $2 million. Now our porcelain egg takes its place of honor on a shelf in our new apartment. And my husband is addicted to looking for antiques.